Hey guys, this is Mr. H. Hey, yesterday I recorded a video for S.5, the IXL S.5 assignment, and I watched it again and I wasn't very happy with it. There were some things that I didn't do very well, and I wanted to re-record it and try to do a little better job explaining what I want you to be able to do. All right, so um, I'm going to show you how to find the missing coordinate by using your knowledge of slope as rise over run with some graph paper. So if you don't have graph paper, stop the video, go get a piece of graph paper, and then come back because you're going to need it to work along with me. All right. So now, first thing, they've told us that the line goes through the point 4, 2, and it also goes through another point 10, and it has a missing y coordinate, and it tells us that the slope is a -4/3. So we're going to use that information and we're going to graph it and figure out what the missing coordinate is. So here's what we're going to do. Going to go to my graph paper. And the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to graph the point 4, 2. So I go over to 4 to the right, and then I go up 2, and I put my point there. My first point is there. Now, the second thing that they've told us is that the x coordinate is 10. So that means that x equals 10. Now, if you understand vertical and horizontal lines, you understand that x equals 10 is going to be a vertical line. So I'm going to draw a vertical line at x equals 10. So I'm going to go down here like that. Yep, that's it. Now, this is x equals 10. Now, the last thing that they told us is that the slope is a -4/3, right? So, and I'm going to put a positive there. So basically this means using rise over run, if we do this, we're going to go down 4, and then we're going to go to the right 3. And that's what we need because we want to go from this point in this direction. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use the slope. So we're going to go, let's see, I'm going to use this. We're going to go down 4. I want a different color. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We went down 4, and now we're going to run to the right 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, so that's the first iteration. We're still not on the x equals 10 line. So that means that we need to do another iteration to get over there. So here we go. I'm going to go down 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to run 3. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm on the x equals 10 line. And you can see that the y value there is a -6. So the point is going to be 10, a -6. So if I go back over to IXL and I put in a -6, it says super. All right, so let's do another one. All right, this one is, they don't give us the x coordinate, they give us the y coordinate of 0. And they also tell us that the line goes through a -2, a -8, and the slope is undefined. All right, so let's try that one. Now, this is a little tricky for some students, but if you understand what an undefined slope is, then you'll be fine. So let me erase all of this stuff. Clear the ink. I want this one, I want red. All right, so very first point that they gave us was a -2, a -8. So I'm going to go 2 to the left, and then I'm going to go down 8. And that's going to be my first point right here. Now, the other thing that they told us is that the y value is 0. So that means y equals 0. Now, again, if you understand vertical and horizontal lines, you know that y equals 0 is nothing more than the x-axis. So if I draw this, that's not very good. There you go. So I'm trying to get from here to here. Now, they told us that the slope was undefined. And when the slope is undefined, that means that basically, that's a vertical line. That means it's a vertical line. So that means I should just draw a vertical line going through there. So the point is going to be a -2, 0. That's what we need. So if I go back to IXL and I put in a -2, it says terrific. All right, so I want to do a different one than undefined now. Let's go back. All right, I'm going to do one more. All right, so this one is the slope is 3/4. The point that they gave us is 10/8. And they gave us the y value of 2. And we have to find the x coordinate or the value for v that makes this, that works for this. All right, so again, taking all that information, I'm going to use my graph paper. Let me erase this, clear this. And I'm going to plot the first point that they gave us. It's 10/8. So I go over to 10 to the right, and then I go up 8. So that's going to be right about there. And the other thing that they told us is that the y value is 2. The y coordinate is 2. So again, your knowledge of horizontal and vertical lines. So you know that that's going to be a horizontal line. Oops, I need a better line. I like them nice and straight. So I'm going to go like this. Put some arrows on it. So that's y equals 2. Now you can see I need to go from this point in this direction. And the slope that they gave us was 3/4. So let me write that. That's the information that's going to tell us which way we need to move. So that's going to be a +3 up and then to the right 4. But if I use that slope, that would take me up here and going this way. That's not what I want. That's going to take me away from the line. I actually want to go in the other direction. I want to go down. So that means, I'm going to change the color, that it really should be down 3 and to the left 4. And that'll get us to or closer to the line in the right direction. So now let me just do that. I'm going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to go to the left 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm still not on the line, but I've gotten closer to the line. So now I do one more iteration of the slope. So I'm going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm on the horizontal line y equals 2, but I still need to finish my iteration of the slope. So that means I need to go to the left 4 more, and then we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's where I wind up. And the x value here is 2. So the coordinate would be 2, 2. And so if I go back to IXL, I'm just going to put 2 in for v. And we're all good. All right, guys. Now, I think that this is much easier for some students who are comfortable using rise over run. And because first of all, it's visual, right? And it's basically your understanding of how to calculate slope. So I'm just using your knowledge of slope, rise over run, to figure out which direction I need to go in to get to the line of the information that they've given us. I hope that this is helpful. And I do think that this is better for a lot of students because I think a lot of students are just more visual instead of just doing algebraic manipulation using a formula. All right, guys. Bye.